remember this. It's gonna be important later. Why didn't I use this camera angle for, like, all my videos? Then I might get, you know, like, 20 views videos instead of 10. It's Sonic Robo Blast for the 32X. This is a demo. There's 6 stages, we'll play them in order. For those of you who don't... Oops. Sorry. Hey! I'm trying to run some commentary, Badnik, while moving the mic a little bit closer. Okay. Hopefully that's better. You know what? Let's move it even closer. There. For those who don't know, this is of course, a Sonic fan project built on the Doom engine. Specifically, the Doom 32X Resurrection project. Yeah, some brilliant soul out there realized, like, hey, wait a minute, someone's got a much better version of Doom running on the 32X. We can apply that to projects, other projects that run on the same engine, like, or a similar one. Like, brilliant! And seeing this in action, like, I can't believe nobody thought to try this. Like, I know in the mid-90s everyone was obsessed with polygons and, like, true 3D, and, like, Doom is not true 3D. At least not totally. It's like, you know what, who cares? It's 3D enough in the ways that matter. For the kind of experience it's trying to offer. It's same with this, I'm like, gosh, this is better than most 3D Sonic games I've played. Like, it actually feels a lot like the classic side-scrollers, just extrapolated with another dimension. Putting aside that all games are really 2D. It's all pixels on a flat pane of glass, you know? Like, even the tech bros are like, I've got an 8K monitor! It's like, congratulations. You just have more pixels than other people. Anyway. This is fun. And I like that the homing attack is there, it works well, but you don't have to use it. The controls and physics are good enough that you can still fight enemies in the classic way. Or bounce on item boxes in the old school way. And the music's really good. So the original version of Sonic Robo Blast, I'm pretty sure it was for Windows. I don't recall offhand if there's a Linux version, or if it started life in Linux. I could be totally wrong, and then somebody would be like, you're the worst person on the internet ever, because you got some information wrong. We'd be like, unsubscribed! You're not 100% factually correct all the time about everything in video games. Yeah, it's version 0.2. I think effectively I mean, of course it's a demo, but I think it's proof of concept. I'm not sure if it's going to become the full version. I know, obviously, the Mega Drive with 32X has a massively more limited pool of memory than even the PCs of the mid-90s, so that this is even running as well as it is, it's pretty awesome. Like, obviously the frame rate gets choppy, and there are moments, like, with everything you've seen so far, it's not really that big a deal, but some of the finer platforming segments that are coming up, so I have played through the demo once before. I did. At least I did one practice run. That's definitely a game. I commented, I think the SEGA guys did a video on this demo. I think that's where I commented to the effect of, like, you know, a game like this wouldn't have saved the 32X, but if you remembered more fondly for a game like this, I know I would have had a lot of fun with this. It's definitely something you can point to and be like, yeah, that definitely would not have been possible on a stock Mega Drive. It would actually make the 32X seem more worth it, right? And a game like this still should have been on Saturn if it was going to be done, but... And, you know, this wouldn't have saved the 32X, but it would be remembered more fondly. Like, it still would have been a monumental failure of bad timing, bad marketing decisions. Just terrible execution on Sega's part. It's like, why you guys want to compete against yourselves? What are you doing? That's being a little bit too cautious there, but anyway. Yeah, I got an emerald, and I like the little clinky sound effect that's the emerald drops, that's pretty neat. Yay! This tune's got some Road Rash 2 energy, but that's a very good thing. And I'm sure there's gonna be someone else out there wanting to make a snarky comment like, why don't you just play this on PC? Well, you know, unless it's a real-time strategy game, or maybe certain kinds of, like, old-school adventure or RPGs, I'd rather go play with chalk on the sidewalk than play a game on a personal home computer. Similar to the feeling I have when I see people, especially with homebrew and indie stuff, request like, oh, could you please put it on mobile with touchscreen controls? And I just can't help but think, like, gosh, you must hate yourself. I'd rather play checkers by myself at Cracker Barrel than play a game on a mobile smartphone. So, I'm glad that there are peeps working on getting this project onto the real Sega hardware. And if this doesn't get finished, it's still neat that it exists. It's an impressive accomplishment. It would be better on Saturn, even though the Saturn still has fairly limited memory. But there's a lot more horsepower to work with. But I know Saturn Homebrew is way less accessible than Mega Drive Homebrew, and even 32X. I want to say that with the 32X, it's just that the problem is there's just not many people that interested in the device, and just not as many resources out there for homebrew devs on it. But yeah, this is great. This just feels like such a natural extension of Sonic's side-scrollers. For the most part. I mean, the music composition style, like, it's got Sonic vibes, but it's definitely different from the Japanese composers in the 90s. This is very much like Sonic 3D Blast, 3D Flicky's Island boss fights, but I really like fighting Robotnik Eggman this way. It feels really cool. And the camera being locked on him, I normally am not a fan of that. Like in Sonic Adventure, that stuff drives me crazy, but here it's not too bad. Yay, free the animals! That's something a lot of Sonic games are missing. Like, since Sonic Adventure, what happened to, like, freeing the animals? This stage kind of gives me vibes of Mecha Green Hill Zone. Where was that? Sonic Chaos? And I think there's... So the previous zone, like, there's a lot you can explore, but you can also zip through it really quick. When I first run through this stage, my impression was, like, alright. These acts really overstay their welcome, and there's way too many water hazards. I mean, this comment's probably gonna be useless because I don't think the PC version is being modified anymore, and I want to say it's a done deal. So this might be a useless comment, but like, guys, you are way too in love with your water hazards in this game. You need to tone that down a little bit. And also, and if you're gonna have them, you need more air bubbles, or at least, like, more little spots where Sonic can jump out of, catch a breath. And brevity is the soul of wit in video games and writing. I had the same problem in the Sonic Galactic demo. It's like, y'all are out there making these Sonic levels way too long. Like, it's like Stephen King once said, you gotta kill your darling sometimes. As a writer myself, I know what that's like. Be in love with something you created, but sometimes you do need to chop things down a bit. I don't think this game is as guilty of that as Sonic Galactic. Oh my gosh. Like, that game so far is really excellent. It plays really nicely, but Stages drag out way too long. At least this has the novelty of being like... It's really impressive scale for the engine it's running on and the hardware. I know some of you are looking at this like, oh, the frame rate, but it's not that bad. It only gets dicey for the parts where you're being asked to make some more precise platforming, which I think is coming up in Act 2. I mean, I'm definitely not an expert in this field, but also, wouldn't it help the memory constraint problem if your stages weren't so big? Just saying. There's less to load in active memory at a time. Damn good tunes, though. It sounds great. On SEGA hardware. I really like the arcade-style orchestral hits. Konami games were so great for that. Whoa there, conveyor. I do like the different shields, besides just the classic ones that are returning. Damn it. As I lose one. Alright. That felt really cool. What's up here? There's nothing up here? Okay. Whoa! Danger! I don't know what the hell my voice just did right there. My brain was thinking Danger Will Robinson, but what it communicated to my vocal cords to do, I had no comprehension. See, this isn't even like... This doesn't look familiar at all. I don't think I took a route even slightly like this in my first run. This level's massive. Ah, crickets. Oh wait, no, now I recognize this part. I was going this way. Yeah. Shit. No, I almost... Shit, that's not what I wanted to do. This is annoying. Like, there's too many parts like this. There's just, like, massive stretches of water with no escape. Like, was there literally no way out of this particular section of water? What? Great, we had to listen to Sonic drown. Thanks a lot. Of course, if I had kept his shield. See, I thought that... Oh, okay. See, I thought that was a ring box when I opened it previously. If we had the water shield, it'd be okay. Oh, you can't bounce with this? don't I need... I remember... somewhat near the end, there was a platform I needed to ride. Ah! Okay. I'm sure I'm gonna review the footage and be like, oh, dumbass. You missed the obvious thing. What happened last time? I got on that platform and then I fell off. No! Yep. That act in particular massively overstates its welcome. Very generous range on that homing attack. My criticisms aside, this is still pretty fun, and I hope the project gets finished for 32X. Yeah. Kudos to everyone involved in the creation of this project. Of course, you can see the details, but I will put links in the description of the video as well. And here's the parts. Now that we've seen, I believe, everyone involved. It is a fan project. It should not be sold. Oh, thanks for playing. I appreciate it. So, through the magic of editing, I'm going to show you an example of a listing. You see it, you should report it. I have no chill for this stuff. I report anything I see like this at this point. But on eBay, Etsy, AliExpress, wherever, like, do not buy cartridges based on this. For one thing, do you think someone is going through the trouble of printing cartridges with mask ROMs of the same quality that SEGA did? Probably not. If they are, that quality, it's very likely someone has used used a donor cartridge, but really what they've done is destroyed an original OEM cartridge and then slapped a chip on there that contains this game data. Or they just made a cheap flash card, but are selling it for like $50 or $60. Something like Xenocrisis by Bitmap Bureau, or like an actual properly made cartridge, is worth $50 or $60, because they also give you a box, a full color manual, and the cost is also covering their own development costs, because they're the people that actually made the game. These jackasses on eBay, Etsy, etc. selling you a cartridge for a game they were not involved in whatsoever. So it's like, not only is it an unlicensed, unauthorized fan production, but even the homebrew devs aren't seeing any of that money, so... And you're getting a cartridge of dubious quality at best. And that's not ownership, like, that doesn't grant you any kind of, like, okay, yeah, you own, I guess, the cartridge shell. But it doesn't grant you any, like, legal access or ownership to the software there. So, don't fall for that shit. Anyway, hope that was enjoyable. Thank you for watching. And if you have the means to play this, go check it out. Details below. See ya!